Hey everyone, Adam here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we got an exciting Facebook ads case study, basically doing $154,000 in just 30 days. We're going to basically revealing behind the scenes of diving into the ad account, taking a look at some of the campaigns that we have set up. We're going to be talking about the three main things that we did to improve the account from basically taking it from like about a 1.44x return ad spend to now doing over 2.6. So basically about an 80% increase in profitability. So massive, basically almost doubling the profitability, which is huge and not easy to do it in this space. So, and then we'll also cover a couple of things we got planned going into Q4 here pretty soon. So stay tuned for all of that. So first things first, don't mind the golf icon there. It's just kind of I just slapped that in there for fun there, but we're finding fairways here with this one here. So in terms of top three things, first and foremost was a switch of strategy. So let's go ahead and dive into the account here. So this was basically what was running previously. So there was another agency in the space. You can see here they were running some middle funnel, bottom of funnel stuff, spending a lot there, and then their top of funnel, where they probably should be spending pretty much all the budget. You can see there was at a 1.33. So in terms of the new customer acquisition, where they're spending the most, they were losing big. So just to give you some context, this brand needs about a 1.7 or so in terms of being profitable. So they're essentially losing money with this, which is crazy. And look how much they were spending. They were literally spending about 64 grand a month, which is crazy. They also had a Shopify loan that they had to pay off. So it was a bit of a messy situation. You can see they're kind of trending around there. It just started getting worse. In September, I think they were a little bit better. They're at about a 1.57 with a little less in revenue. We took over in November last year. But yeah, you can see there what was running there. So it was just a bit of a mess. Now, if we roll over to what we were doing, you can see here last month in August, we did $154,000, almost $155K, and with a 2.6x, so about an 80% in profitability. Now, first and foremost, what we did is we took a look at everything that they're running, took a look at their business and everything, and really realized that there needed to be a switch in strategy. So basically, they sell a lot of different t-shirts, a lot of different apparel, but then they also have this other fight wear collection. What we decided to do right away is, rather than promoting the mostly tees, which is pretty much all the ads were going, is switching to just promoting fight wear. Now, there's two reasons why we did this. One is a lot lower competition. If you're selling like apparel, t-shirts, it's quite literally, I would say that and beauty is probably the most competitive spaces if you think about it. It's just incredibly hard. CPMs are way higher. It's way tougher. There's just so many cases where you can have phenomenal ads, but if you're just in such a competitive space, you're just fighting such an uphill battle. So, and if you literally have another collection there that you can just easily promote and focus on, why not do that? And second reason is also higher AOV. So you'll see here that the AOV on average is about $73.20, and you can see here now we have some campaigns that are over 100, but essentially we're averaging about a 98.22. So that's, I think, about $20 more per order we're making. And because of the lower competition, we're averaging about a $37 cost per acquisition rather than 50. And I think this one might have even been higher in September. Yeah, okay, actually 43. So 43. So 43, 50, they're averaging around there for months and months, sitting around there. But you can see there that basically just dropped nicely. So that was really, really a big thing. And then basically they do monthly drops all throughout for years and years. They've always done monthly drops. That's the only time we really promote the teas, because really just the newness of it. Consumers love new stuff, essentially. So that is obviously helps out really and gives a nice boost throughout the month for years and years that they've been doing. Now, number two is we launched a lot of ads. So about 2 to 4 new batches of ads per week. So we take a look. We had to launch a new CBO campaign because we essentially maxed this one out here. This one here basically had 200 ad sets in there. You can see in the bottom, 200 ad sets, which is just crazy. So eventually we kind of peeled off there, and now we're on CBO number 2, and we're at 81 ad sets. So right now we're just like, the volume is just crazy. We're launching a lot of ads. And that's really making all the difference and allowing us to, scale things up really nicely. And then number 3 is split testing offers until we found the best offer. So in terms of the offers that we split tested, we basically did, get a free gift with purchase. We did different percentage off your first order, 10, 15, 20% off. We also did buy 2, get 1 free. We also did buy 2 and get, free shipping. So there's a lot of different offers. And then basically the winning offer that we found after we split tested a bunch of different ones, you can see here in terms of the actual economics of it, what we essentially did is basically split tested out in different ad sets. So we basically had the exact same audience and then one ad per test and doing these different offers and then kind of run them side by side and see what gets the best profitability. And basically what we found is that the buy two, get one free by far just crushed everything else. So essentially what we did is then we moved that over to our main campaign here, essentially. And that really helped boost things up. They spend more and we acquire the customers for cheaper. So it's literally it just works much, much better. So that was another really, really, really big key, another big driver that really helped drive that growth. Now, in terms of up next, what we got planned here going into Q4 and everything is split testing landing pages. So you can see here, if I go to delivery right here, you'll see here we basically have a new campaign ready to roll. We already have some really good results on landing pages that we just tested out. I think more than double the profitability actually of sending straight to a collection page. So we're split testing landing pages and we're also split testing the offers on there as well too, rejigging that as well. So that's up next on the agenda. So we'll see how that performs. And then as well too is big creative swings as well. So a lot of these ads, we kind of found a few different things that worked really well. And honestly, very simple video ads of just like really just kind of taking video of just the fight wear on the ground with background music, 5 to 10 second videos, or showing a few different fight wear pieces on the ground. Very simple ads. And we just pump that really well. But I think in order to get things to the next level, we're going to have bigger creative swings. So some ideas that we brainstormed is basically a lady hitting on the guy wearing fight wear. I feel like as some of the biggest brands in the space is one of the biggest angles that they'll take. You look at like a true classic when guys are like wearing the t-shirt and like the girls are just like hitting on them and stuff like that. So that's really a big one, as well as Dr. Squatch. You'll see in their ads, you'll see guys just, being hit on by girls and just trying out a bunch of different things with that. And it crushes. It's literally like their number one angle. It's just one of those things. Also, street interview style, we've seen that work across numerous brands that we're working with right now. So we want to try that for, people training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and like in the, in the training facility. So those are a couple of concepts that we're currently in the works here. So, and if those do well, then we're just going to start piling on a lot of batches of that and just start ramping that up. So I think these will help, really help push things to the next level. So that about wraps it up. Kept it very short and sweet, straight to the point there for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the little behind the scenes there as well too. And if you have a brand that's already got proof of concept doing 10, 20, 30K a month plus, and you want help scaling your brand, there'll be a link down in the description for more information on the service. But other than that, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Cheers for watching.